Planning your year isn't just about setting targets, it's about understanding the precious value of time and then channeling it into impactful and purposeful action. So whether you're crystal clear about your calling or you're still exploring your path, this video is your starting block for a year of profound personal and professional growth. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with not just the inspiration, but concrete strategies to plan your year both personally and professionally. We're diving headfirst into the exciting world of planning out your professional year. And as a big believer in the work-life balance, I firmly believe that success should be savored, not just strive for. And what better way to do that than aligning your career with your passions and your desires? So how do we turn those dreams into reality? Step one is knowing yourself and picture your life as a roadmap, a concept that one of my favorite dental school professors used to always say. Simone, plan with the end in mind. As a dentist, my job is to sculpt perfect smiles. And how I do that is I visualize someone's mouth with a perfect smile and then I work backwards. I want you to do that with your personal and professional life as well. So I want you to grab a piece of paper or you can download the one in the description below. And I want you to document your current age and then the subsequent years until you hit 10 years from now. And I'm not saying that I want anything to happen in the next 10 years, but it's a stepping stone. And I want us to start with the next 10 years because it'll help us guide the rest of our future. I want you to allocate one day this week to do a really deep dive and set a timer on your phone so you remember to do this, but I want you to block time on your schedule to really dive deep into your desires, your dreams, and your wants. And I want you to assign realistic time frames to making these dreams come to pass. So whether it's 90 days or a year, I want you to envision the path to discovery and exploration. This strategic planning ensures that you're not just dreaming, but you're actively pursuing the life you envision. Once you've done that and you've gotten your roadmap, it's now time to gather the tools to navigate it. And I personally love planners, and especially this one. This is the Law of Attraction Planner. I'll create a link in the bio so you can order it on Amazon, but it doesn't really matter whatever planner you like. I like this one because it asks insightful questions and it helps me to break down those big goals into actionable steps. But hey, whatever planner you want, it doesn't matter. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Just pick one and let's go through the next steps. And to ensure that your personal and professional life are in harmony, I recommend that you keep them all in one place. This way you can easily see how everything aligns and make adjustments as needed. Remember, you do not need a dozen planners, just get one that empowers you to conquer your dreams and your goals. Now that you've gotten your planners, let's strategize. And the first action point after you've set all your personal goals, of course, is to sketch out your professional roadmap into your planner. What do you want to achieve this year? Let's break it down month by month and week by week. And here's a pro tip. Block out the time you need for rest and relaxation first. Yes, you heard me right. By scheduling your downtime, you ensure that your work doesn't overrun your life. Remember, we got to keep that personal work-life balance, and it's easy to get out of that. So block out your personal rest and relaxation time first. Another thing I want you to do is block out your vacation time first as well. Let's face it, we all want to enjoy the fruits of our labor, and taking well-deserved vacations is just one way to do that. And so the first step to achieving both time freedom and financial success is surprisingly simple. Block your vacation times first. Yes, you heard me right. By visualizing your time off, you'll be more motivated and have a clearer picture on how to reach your goals. So let me give you an example. There's 365 days in the year, and let's say for working days, you are going to work 260. But you decided this year you wanted to take off 4 vacation weeks, right? So that means that your total working days is now 240 without holidays. Okay, so let's say for instance, your goal is $100,000 that you want to make for the year. Without the holidays, you would need to make about $385 per day. But with that vacation time that you now want, now you need to make $417 a day. So you just need to make an additional $32 a day, which is totally doable, just so you can have those 4 weeks off. By setting these clear financial targets, we're not just planning, we're turning efficiency into an art form. And remember, it's not just about when you work, but it's also about when you rest. So you want to choose the right time breaks, and that's just as important. Like certain time frames of the year might not be a great idea to take off because they're highly productive. Take all of that into consideration when you're mapping out your plan. Also, if you're interested in leveling up your authority, this is the time that you're going to do that. So for instance, if you're focusing on wanting to become a cosmetic dentist and the premier cosmetic dentist in your area, you might want to ask yourself a couple of questions. Questions like, what does it take beyond the clinical skills to be excellent? What skills do I need to enhance? What does my practice need? And what do I need to do to add value to my practice? So you can tell I like breaking down everything. So I like to break this down into 4 quarters of the year and then assigning 1 or 2 tasks to these quarters. So in the first quarter, it could be, I want to get really proficient on my clinical skills. So I'm going to be working on prepping and temping. But maybe in the second quarter, I need to get better about my documentation skills. So photography, videography, taking patient testimonials. And then I would take the next 2 things and so on and so forth for quarter 3 and quarter 4. The idea is to grow steadily without overwhelming yourself. Remember, growth isn't just professional skills, it's also personal development as well. Integrate leadership training, take more continuing education class, and even plan self-care retreats. Yes, this is all important because this holistic approach ensures that you're always on the path to excellence, both personally and professionally. Another thing that I recommend is once a month setting up 2 uninterrupted hours for a meeting for yourself, a crucial meeting. And this meeting is time for you to reflect, time for you to analyze, time for you to strategize. Missing this meeting is a non-negotiable because you wouldn't stand up a client, so don't stand yourself up. All right, so let me walk through how this meeting should go. First, create an agenda and start with goals for the month. Did you hit your career milestones? And if not, what held you back? You want to identify these challenges and plans to overcome them for that next month. You can look at KPIs, which is a future video we have, or look at team dynamics, look at team trainings that are needing, equipment, whatever the case may be. Your monthly self-meeting is where you hold yourself accountable, you celebrate your wins, you tackle challenges head on. It's about being honest with yourself and taking charge of your journey. So stop just talking about being about action. I want you to own it. So there you have it, a guide to turning your professional dreams into a plan that works for you. With the right tools, a bit of patience, and a lot of intentionality, you're not just planning, you're paving the way to a fulfilling and balanced life. If you are ready to start this journey, I want you to hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs to see it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content of making your dreams a reality. Thanks for watching, and here's to a year of achieving greatness, both personally and professionally.